You create content every day, but no one watches? You're grinding out content regularly, but still getting poor engagement? It's not because you're bad, it's because the rules have changed. And if you don't adapt in time, you'll always be left behind in the race. In the 2025 social media world, victory doesn't belong to the one who creates the most. It belongs to the one who understands the deepest, understands the algorithm, understands the audience's psychology, understands the formats, and most importantly, understands exactly where they stand on this digital map. This video will be your strategic compass, helping you break free from the game of randomness and become a systemized leader. Part 1. Choose the right playing field. Platform decides 80% of the win. Don't try to row harder on a sinking boat. Don't waste resources in a place with no future. Success doesn't come from solo effort, but from placing effort in the right spot. Today's successful creators are not just hardworking, they choose the right platform. They spot trends, read market movements, and they leave before the land turns into desert. You must do the same. Right now. The first step to winning is not heading the wrong way. Look back. Many platforms that once boomed are now stagnating or seriously declining in engagement. Users no longer spend as much time. Creators are leaving in droves. Why? Unstable algorithms, unfair distribution, ecosystems that no longer nurture growth. Don't deceive yourself. When a platform no longer supports growth, it's not your fault. It's a sign to shift strategy. Right time, right place, right tool. Progressive thinking means being proactive. You don't wait for a platform to treat you well. You choose a place that's truly investing in the future, where there's still blue sky, a priority on creativity, and benefit sharing. The market always welcomes strategic action takers. Stop fighting in the dark just because you're used to the old spotlight. Choosing the right platform means choosing the right environment for long-term growth. That's wisdom, not recklessness. That's vision, not giving up. And you deserve better. Part 2. Decoding the algorithm. From fear to strategic friending. The algorithm isn't your enemy, it's a neutral system. It exists to serve the platform's interest, retain users, increase watch time, and boost interaction rates. So when you help it achieve those goals, it will take you further. This isn't art, it's strategy. Those who understand this stop complaining. Instead, they tweak each part of their content to befriend the algorithm. And as a result, they get visibility, they spread, they get recognition. That's a competitive edge. Working with the algorithm starts with optimizing every first second. You need a killer hook, something surprising, intriguing, or extremely curious. Don't waste time on boring intros. Users scroll. The algorithm log skips. So you only have a few seconds to reach them. Next, hold their attention by creating fast-paced content. Scene cuts, sound shifts, facial expressions. Like a movie, it must move, captivate, and flow. Every second you keep the viewer is a bonus point. The algorithm measures interactions, comments, shares, saves, clicks, retention. That's the love language you must speak. Create content that compels viewers to react. Ask open questions, prompt opinions, suggest actions. Offer positively controversial choices. Lead towards sharing behavior through value. And remember, when you meet a need for entertainment or learning, you're seen as useful. And those who are useful go viral. No luck needed. Just clear, consistent, intentional strategy. Part 3. User psychology. They don't look for content. They seek emotion and value. Users don't log in to see ads. They log in to fill emotional gaps. They seek things that make them laugh. They want to be touched. They want to understand the world and themselves. So great content serves psychological needs, not just delivers information. Don't just teach, lead. Don't just tell. Make them feel. When you spark an internal reaction in the viewer, you become part of them. And at that moment, you're no longer just a content creator, you're an influencer. Emotion drives sharing. Psychological studies show content that surprises, moves, or angers people is far more likely to spread than neutral content. That doesn't mean you must shock, but you must create a touch point. Deep empathy, a gentle jolt, a well-timed smile, something truly meaningful. When people feel something, they act. And that action is hitting share, sending to friends, helping your content go viral. But emotion alone isn't enough. Users also want practical value. Handy tips, brief knowledge, actionable advice. This is the foundation of shareable value. When people share, They don't just help others, they elevate their own image. Those who share useful content are seen as smart, generous, trustworthy. This is the powerful halo effect in media. Leverage it. Give viewers something useful, and they'll gladly spread it for you. Finally, there are psychological triggers, external cues that make people remember you. A song, a day of the week, a type of drink, a familiar moment. Example: morning coffee, calm, relaxing video, hot noon, productive work tips. Tie your content to real-life contexts and you'll live in your viewers' minds. Every time they see something familiar, they'll think of you. And when you become part of their daily habit, you're no longer a choice, you're a necessity. User psychology is the door. Your content is the key. When you learn how to unlock the right door, they'll invite you in. This requires sensitivity, experimentation, and some humility. Not every piece of content will work instantly. But if you keep learning and refining to hit the right emotional layer, you'll win. Not just one video, but in your long-term content career. Do it with sincerity and a desire to deliver value. The rest will follow naturally. Part 4. Dominant format. Short, vertical, fast video. No longer an option, it's the standard. In a mobile-first world, short vertical video is no longer a choice. It's the standard. The primary interactive interface between you and the world. Users scroll vertically. Phone screens are vertical. Life moves fast. Those who are slow get left behind. And this format aligns perfectly with that behavior. Concise, direct, easy to consume. No beating around the bush, no lengthy introductions. Just a few seconds to prove you're worth watching. If you don't capture attention quickly, you'll disappear. Without mercy, all major platforms are shifting towards short-form video. But don't be mistaken, this isn't copying each other. It's a competition to capture user attention. Every platform wants users to stay longer, and short vertical content is the most effective bait. You can produce once and distribute everywhere. This means you should shoot outside the app, so it can be reused without watermarks or reach penalties. Invest in original content, film with quality, and tailor it specifically for each channel. Short doesn't mean simple. Every second counts. From the hook, music choice, facial expressions, eye contact, to voice tone, all shape the viewer's emotional journey. A moment of hesitation can make them scroll. A well-timed look can make them stay. Expressed through body language, through rhythm, through authenticity. Short videos don't allow explanations. They demand expression. Quick, clear, and emotionally resonant. Testing length is essential. Don't stick rigidly to 15 or 60 seconds. Measure, compare, and monitor feedback. For some audiences, 20 seconds is enough. For others, 45 seconds is ideal. Understand that short is a flexible concept. What matters is compression, not careless trimming. Every video should have a clear flow: intro, development, climax, close. Like a song, like a dance. It's not just a video, it's a compact, impactful experience. Short video is the outer shell. True value lies within. Attractive format is a must. Valuable content is the finish line. Don't fall into empty trends. Use the new format to tell your story. A powerful message, a deep insight, a unique solution. Wrap it all in 45 seconds. When you learn to pack big ideas into a small frame, you'll reach more people than ever before. And they won't just watch, they'll come back, and they'll trust. Part 5. Viral model. A formula for repeatable viral content. Virality is not magic, it's science. It follows clear principles, and you can absolutely apply them as a formula. Creating viral content isn't about luck, it's about learning and practicing elements that trigger strong reactions. The most successful creators use models, not just spontaneity. They know how to create chain effects, spreading from one person to another. They understand human emotions and orchestrate content like skilled directors. The viral model starts with strong emotions. Videos that evoke feelings, create surprise, or spark deep empathy will outperform those that are just technically correct. Emotion helps content stick in long-term memory. It leaves a mark. It makes people remember. If your content is just accurate, it'll be forgotten. If it touches emotions, it will be repeated. And each share is a new wave of virality. Start from the heart, not the head. That's the ultimate formula. Next is social currency. People share because they want to be seen positively. A clever tip, a smart insight, a surprising discovery. When viewers share, they're perceived as knowledgeable. That's the social value boost effect. Give them something they'll feel proud to pass on. Don't just say, share this video. Create something they want to share because it makes them look good. Once you understand this psychology, you can turn them into your messengers. Another strong element is triggers, activating behavior through associations. If your video links to a common image, sound, or daily experience, it's more likely to pop into someone's mind. Tie your content to specific contexts. For example, every Monday morning, whenever you drink coffee, whenever you feel stressed at work. When they're in that moment, they'll think of you. You don't just live in their feed, you live in their mind. That's sustainable virality. Public visibility is also a powerful motivator. When people see others sharing the same content, they're drawn in. I can't miss this. Everyone is watching this. That's the crowd effect. Make content that's easily recognizable. Use visuals, titles, music that make your video pop among the noise. A repeatedly shared video creates the feeling that everyone's talking about it, and people will join in so they won't be left out. Don't overlook practical value. Instantly usable tips, a trick to boost productivity, a hack to avoid common mistakes, a shortcut at work. These types of content immediately feel useful. It appeals to the logical brain. It complements emotion. When you combine emotion with utility, content travels far. Especially in saturated environments, real value stands out. Always ask, what can viewers apply right after watching this? If there's an answer, you're on the right track. Finally, storytelling. Telling stories in ways that people remember, retell, and share. A story with a character, conflict, transformation, and unexpected ending spreads more than a list. People love stories because stories ignite imagination, build emotional links, and make information come alive. Learn to tell stories through visuals, words, and expressions. Lead your viewers like they're living the journey with you. When that happens, they don't just watch, they retell. When all these elements combine, emotion, value, trigger, visibility, storytelling, you create content that can't be ignored. And when you repeat this using a formula, you don't need luck. You build a system, a viral content machine. Spend time building templates, testing feedback, analyzing data, fine-tune every detail. And you'll see, virality is no longer distant. It's repeatable, controllable, driven by intelligence, not chance. Part 6, Repurposing and Multi-Platform Strategy. One content, many opportunities. Don't create 10 videos just to find one that works. Create one high-quality video, then turn it into 10 versions tailored for each platform. This isn't just a time-saving method, it's smart strategy. Because user behavior varies across platforms. What works on TikTok may need tweaks for LinkedIn. What goes viral on Instagram may need a different voice on YouTube Shorts. The core content stays the same, but the form must adapt. That's a survival skill for modern creators. Create content in a modular way, segments that can be flexibly repurposed. A 3-minute video can become 3 1-minute clips. A long topic can become a short series. Don't let content die after one post. Revive it across formats and channels. Change the caption, change the visuals, even the perspective. Each repurposing is a chance to reach a new audience. In today's social media world, the winner isn't the one who creates the most, it's the one who distributes smartest. An effective distribution strategy always includes a consistent posting schedule. You don't have to be everywhere at once, but you must reappear regularly. Regular presence builds audience memory. When you post multiple formats from one core message, you build brand clarity without repetition. Each platform is a gate. Knock the right way at the right rhythm, and you'll be invited in. That's the art of combining creativity, technique, and strategy. Those who master this never worry about views. Part 7, Content as an Asset. Build community, not just view counts. Views are short-term, community is long-term. Look beyond today's views to the value you're building for tomorrow. A 1 million-view video means little if you can't retain your viewers, but a small, loyal audience is a strong foundation for personal brand, business, and social impact. Sustainable virality comes from real relationships, and you build that through connection, not just digital effects. Turn viewers into followers, turn followers into fans, and then into companions. This takes time, but it's not complicated. Communicate often, reply to comments, mention returning fans, create familiar series, go live, ask for opinions. When audiences feel part of your process, they'll stick around. Don't build an empire with fake views. Build it with real hearts, sincerity, and lasting connection. Finally, think like a wealth builder. The content you create today is a media asset for your future. Each video is a brick, each comment a string, each share a new bridge. You're not building a tent, you're building a castle. And to do that, you need patience, strategy, and belief. Belief in the value you're spreading. Belief that the audience is smart enough to recognize authenticity. Belief that when you create with heart, the community will naturally form and expand. The journey to mastering social media marketing in this new era doesn't start with tools. It starts with mindset. When you choose the right platform, understand the algorithm, connect emotionally, tell the right story, and commit to community building, you're not just a content creator, you're a true influencer. Dare to change, dare to learn, dare to act. Because in this age, those with the right strategy will go much further than those who just work harder. And if you persist, you'll be one of them. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.